just hearing things. Huh?
Yeah! I had to fight him a flea.
I'm on your side. Watch it.
Yeah!
You can't win this! Oh.
You there? Are you here to kill me? Slay the mighty Lowgrove, while he sits tied and helpless. Rescue? No one knew where I was when I was taken. Who sent you? The Dark Mistress? She sent you? Oh, wait. Mulletbal's altar. Of course. I have to get to Markarth at once. Cut me loose. Oh, freedom. Now get out of my way. I have a task to attend to.
Yeah! that the best you can do? Son of...
I've never seen anything quite like that.
Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless. You'd think an apprentice could forge a few hinges, not Tacitus.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
Fight them where they live. You won't have to fight them here.
They live here
You!
too, my Jarl.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth? Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the road. Igmund's father was killed by
I'm
Forsworn.
Igmund's uncle.
I won't rest
Excellent.
until
You've
they've
done
paid
us a
with
great
their blood.
service. Here is your reward. I have letters to read. I advise before Igmund. We need
Good to have you
talk
by
about
my
the
side, friend.
Silverblood family.
I need reliable.
What about them? They seem
Whoa, whoa! Watch the magic. Jarl can refuse to see me all he likes. He can't ignore us forever.
Ow!
Bother someone else.
Ow!
Oleg Paul, you think you can best Boethiah's faithful? I have won this contest before.
Ah, but I have my own champion this time, Logrolf.
What? You?
Mortal, I give you my mace in all its rusted spitefulness. Crush the spirit from Logrolf's bones. Make him bend to me.
I won't bend. Oh, oh.
You mortals and
surrender.
your frail, limp, pathetic bodies. Try it again.
I won't surrender. Hey! No more. No more. I submit, Molag Bal. I submit.
You bend to me?
Yes.
You pledge your soul to me?
Yes.
You forsake the weak and pitiful Boethia?
Yes.
You're mine now, Logrolf. Kill him.
No more. No more!
The mace of Molag Bal. I give you its true power, mortal. When your enemies lie broken and bloody before you, know that I will be watching. Now, I have a soul in oblivion that needs claiming. Take care of the house while I'm gone.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Holmes. I said Holmes, you backbiter.
City of Markarth, sure as a... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they called themselves. I hear there's...
Did you see a dog out there? I don't know, really. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Huh? I'm right behind you. I am at your command. Let's get going then. I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. You lead, I'll follow. Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the magic?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the Great Warrior.
Huh?
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
I've got your back. I am at your command. Lead on. Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch the magic!
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take...
Another? Wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
I'm right behind you. How can I serve you, my Thane? Lead on.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. The Orland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Have you met my father? Take a look. Don't forget to check in. Inside the shop if you need anything. I help my father in more ways than people realize.
I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then.
You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say
Isolde, was it?
Let me know if you see anything you like. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's.
That mace. Get it away from me. Get it away.
Unless you intend to bury some... Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler. We've buried more dead than you can imagine. I just finished giving my old war companion Barrett a proper burial by fire. Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground. Could you deliver the ashes to Runil, the priest of Arkay? He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul. Thank you. Ah, Skyrim's history of war is well documented here in Falkreath's graveyard.
I'm sorry, I should really go now. I'm sorry, I should really go now.
Stay out of my way, Boot.
Can I get you something?
I can't believe... Stay out of my way, Boot.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak. I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count. His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know. Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road. Ah, it's a smart man to demand something up front for his work. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengeir first, and the Empire second.
I was Dengeir's personal guard for years. I risked my hide more than once to protect him. Why would I do that? For money? Because I swore an oath? No. It was because he was a good man and a true friend. A true Nord places loyalty and honor above all else. Only inside the gates. Much of Falkreath Hold is wilderness, and there's plenty of trouble to be had.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
Call upon me if I can be of any service. Browse as much as you like, please. Someone new? Perhaps someone looking for me to mix something up for them? Don't let the shop's name frighten you away. I have plenty of reliable tonics and healing potions to sell. Well, my family back in Hammerfell didn't approve of my interest in lethal poisons and death in general, so I left and wandered north. When I found this town, with its huge cemetery, I felt right at home. I opened the shop, and I've never looked back. This is where I belong. I know it's a bit strange. Not exactly a name to bring comfort to the sick and ailing who come to buy a poultice or salve. But what you must understand about Falkreath is that our town is defined, for better or worse, by the large and ancient cemetery here. That's why the inn is called Dead Man's Drink, the farm is called Corpse Light Farm, and so on. I suppose it's sort of a running joke. Until next time.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you. Citizen?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Come to gawk at the monster? A little girl is dead because of me. Believe me, it wasn't anything I ever intended to do. I just lost control. I tried to tell them, but none of them believed me. It's all on account of this blasted ring. This is the Ring of Hersing. I was told it could let me control my transformations. Perhaps it used to, but I'll never know. Hersing didn't care for my taking it, and threw a curse on it. I put it on, and the changes just came to me. I could never guess when. It would be at the worst times. Like with the little girl. I don't suppose there's a point in keeping the secret if I'm going to die in here anyway. I'm sure you've heard of men who shift to beasts under the influence of the moons. I am one of them. A werewolf. It's my secret and my shame. That's why I wanted the ring. It was said to give men like me control. Now, I may look like a man, but I still feel the animal inside of me as strong as ever. Do you not know the Daedric Lord of the Hunt? He revels in the chase, and also gave the gift of lycanthropy to mortals. A powerful force not to be crossed, as I learned too late. I had just come into Falkreath. They needed some help work in the mill, and I thought that would be something safe, something I could do. When I saw the little girl, I could feel it coming on. I could taste her. I needed to hunt, but this pitiful, limited body wasn't meant for hunting. Slow, no claws, weak, mashing teeth for chewing cud. I held in my rage as long as I could, but it boiled inside of me. She looked so fragile, helpless prey, and then I feel terrible about what happened, about what I did. It would probably be best for everyone if I just went away. I've been looking for a way to appease Hersing. There is a certain beast in these lands, large, majestic. It's said that Hersing will commune with whoever slays it. I tracked it into these woods, but then I had my accident with the child. I want to beg his forgiveness, give him back the ring. But while I'm stuck in here, the beast wanders free. Oh my. You would do this for me? Here, take it. I don't want anything to do with this wretched thing anymore. Seek out the beast. He wanders these woods. Bring him down and, well, the Lord of the Hunt should smile on you. I wish you luck, but you leave here while I still have my skin. Should our paths cross again, I will remember your kindness. Farewell.
Yes? Need something? All right, then.
What do you need?
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon... Everything's all right?
Fear for the bow, eh? I'm a swordman myself.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around. Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Good. My uncle Dengir was Jarl until a short time ago. His old age and failing health caught up with him, and he stepped down. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the hold, I now serve as Jarl. Difficult? I'm a Jarl. I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the hold. Meanwhile, my very capable steward sees to the needs of the small folk, and ensures that my hold runs smoothly. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You should try it sometime. Execute every last bandit. Spare no one.
The lead... Not sure you belong here, citizen.
Falkreath's cemetery reminds us that war is not new here.
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Sidgir and Jarl Dengir before him. Many battles have been fought here over the centuries. Graves were dug and monuments built, and the town grew around these. In time, Falkreath came to be known as the Heroes' Graveyard. Many noble jarls and renowned warriors asked to be buried here. Falkreath's reputation has faded somewhat, but the graves remain, reminding us of the one inevitable truth of life. It was Dengir who made me a steward, long ago when he was young. When Dengir's health began to fail, young Sidgir was appointed Jarl in his stead. It was simpler just to keep me as steward. Sidgir has no interest in running his hold, and so leaves such matters to me. As for my part, I do my best to see that folk are treated fairly. May wisdom forever light your path.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Did you need something? Sure. What can I do for you? Keep a song in your heart to ward off...
I was Jarl once, but I was encouraged to step down when I took sides with the Stormcloaks. It was an Imperial plot, I tell you.
At some point we should hire...
Well, not against me, against all of Falkreath. Those Imperial bastards are spying on every one of us. Last night I saw Laud the blacksmith writing a letter. Probably sending word to Solitude and General Tullius. Are you loyal to Skyrim? Break into Laud's house and get that letter. Good. Aye, not so long ago. Some will tell you I stepped down on account of my old age. Truth is, I found out about all the Imperial spies crawling around Falkreath. A few well-placed bribes, and they bought themselves some friends. Suddenly, the nobles are calling for a new Jarl. And all the while, their pockets are jingling with the sound of Imperial septons. They named me Thane. They got my nephew Sitgeir in my place. A real friend to Cyrodiil, that one.
Riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and
mind what you say. The Skyrim's history all over this town. Well documented here.
But then he went
Sure,
quiet.
a strong drink. I've half a mind to ask if you'll take me on one of your adventures. But I can't just leave Volga on her own.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim.
Came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Word now's that our hunters are gone too. Say, if you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them? Valder and his men, I think they were after Bear up north. You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Be careful.
Try to hide it all you want. I know you're in the Thieves' Guild, and so do the other gods.
come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
What's this, some kind of code? Need as much iron ore as you can dig up? Well, he's not spying, but it's clear the Empire's making Lauds smith up more swords and armor for them. Good work. Take this.
If she could just spend less time serving Dengir.
You may have seen the open grave in our graveyard. Most of the townsfolk think it's the work of a corpse thief. The truth is less pleasant. It was the grave of Vigar, my own ancestor, dead for centuries now. He is also a vampire. My family is entrusted with keeping him buried. But recently, someone stole the ward stone, and Vigar escaped. No, it's too late for the ward stone. Vigar must be destroyed. If this gets out, my family will suffer great good. He will have fled to gather others of his kind.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now
Mind what you say. The Imp, you're not as dumb as you look.
So then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave last
My word, I'll be Jarl again someday. Warriors.
Can I get you something?
Keep it. Sure, Bones.
Well
Handsome
met.
man in
Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
Falkreath was once full of wanderers and warriors like yourself. Those were better days. I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
These show respect while you're here, and you and I will be fine. Somebody help!
Everyone inside now!
Don't go setting the place on fire, okay?
Dragon! Dumb as you look.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon.
I'm sorry, I should really go now.
Dragon,
yes, sir.
The gods, I don't even know what to say.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't
The
seen it
gods.
with my own eyes.
I don't even know what to say.
In all my years,
Still
I've
here.
never seen such a thing.
Everything's
You
all
lead,
right?
I'll follow.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
It may be dead now, but where did it come from? It may be dead now, but where did it come from?
The god Arche was once like us.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
The cemetery is ancient. It's been here longer than the town. I'm no scholar, but I know that a lot of battles have been fought here over the course of history. After each battle, more dead were buried and the graveyard got bigger. I heard it's now the biggest graveyard in Skyrim. Yes, and I couldn't tell you why. My wife and I think there's some dark magic at work. Or perhaps Arche's influence is strong here, and he likes to keep it this way.
I just don't understand what kind of man does that.
Falkreath is a
Gust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful. Oh, merciful Arche, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Gust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest. Ah, Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble. It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide that we find renewal, and in the end, peace. May the spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of Aetherius. And may
these graves hold the sons and daughters of Falkreath. You need to leave. You need to leave now. What? Show respect while you're here, and you and I will be fine.
I'm sorry, I should really go now.
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Disrespect the law, you disrespect me.
Hey, watch it.
exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, Skyrim is now host to giant flying lizards and two-legged catmen. And you're surprised by me? Yeah, I just talked, and I'm continuing to do so. You see, my name is Barbas, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out. My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument, and it got rather heated. He's kicked me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in. You're very funny. My master's Clavicus Vile, Daedric Prince of Wishes. As you can imagine, he's quite the important person. Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shame. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. You just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Enchanting services? I'll add it to the list of things I need to take care of. Thank you. Study stars? Huh. I remember the last time the word stars was flown through the Hall of the Elements. Bad things had happened. Almost the opposite. The college got rid of something. Someone. There was too much trouble. There's an Altmer named Nellikar staying at the inn outside the college. You should ask him about it. The local... I need some more supplies. Can you help out with that? All right, then.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
That incident in Morthal was just a misunderstanding. That, yes. The group prior to yours has disappeared entirely. It's possible that there was less than the necessary amount of oversight. That's still being looked into. But we've had no contact with them for quite some time now. Arniel wondered if perhaps they'd somehow managed to get themselves lost in the Outer Realms. But I think that's giving them too much credit. I hadn't really considered it in terms of time. I suppose it's been at least a month. Let me think. What were they working on? As I recall, Ysra was trying to improve flame cloak spells to better work in Skyrim's harsh environment. Elos Tai was practicing illusion spells. She was having trouble with the calm spells, I believe, but only ever worked with skeevers. And then there's Borvir and Rundi, twins, though they rarely agreed on anything. Those two boys were obsessed with mead, convinced they could concoct something to compete with Honningbrew. Something about using frost magic to chill the mead for a certain period of time. I felt it was a waste, but the Archmage let them proceed. All right, then.
Enchanting service. The local Nords may not like us very much. Yes, well, so do I. That's why I was hoping you could help. Until next time.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are
What
not
you
among
learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Nords don't trust magic
Now,
or
if
those
you'll
that use it.
excuse me.
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. Oh yes, Jazargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing.
They won't
Swift
say
hunting.
much, but most people have very strong opinions about the college and those that study here.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership. All right, then.
Divine smile on you, friend. Good day.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Mm-hmm.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits. All right, then.
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
Keep clear of the college. Keep yourself out of trouble. What is it?
Can I help you?
Azura's with... Huh? My job is to serve... Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Safe travel. I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens.
I don't care how many colleges they build, or how much the season follows up. I'll outlast them all.
I know Thieves Guild armor when I see it. You're not fooling anyone.
Ow!
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Dagor and I have an understanding. Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions. You're working with the Daedra? Right. Now tell me the one about the Argonian maid and the lusty baron. Just calm down. I'll tell you everything. What do you know about soul gems?
I understand Irid's been playing
They are,
Hunt the
except the
Elf.
gem is always consumed. They're frail, except for one.
I wouldn't fret over it.
Azura's Star,
I'm not
a Daedric
fretting. I
artifact
don't
that
want
allows
Irid
any
playing
number
those
of
sorts of
souls to
games.
pass through it.
All
Some
right,
of us
I'll
wanted to
speak to
find
her.
out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning. Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Ilinalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane. Azura is no ordinary Daedra. She commands an entire realm inside of Oblivion. The more Malin worked on the star, the more she was able to damn him. It started slowly at first. Malin would see things that weren't there. Then he would yell at students over words they hadn't said. Then one day I walked in and Malin had killed a student, and in a horrific moment of inspiration, he started using her soul for his work. The college would agree with you, but do you have any idea how many innocent lives were cut short just so Azura could have revenge? We're nothing to the Daedra. Pawns to move around, praise and punish as they see fit.
I understand Irid's been playing Hunt the
I
Elf.
mentioned how the star is a soul gem,
It's just children
only it
playing
never
hard.
gets depleted.
I wouldn't fret over it.
There's another rule the artifact follows.
fretting. I don't
You can
want
only
Irid
store
playing
white
those sorts of
souls in the
games.
star belonging
All
to
right,
the lesser
I'll speak
creatures.
to her.
Azura's magic won't allow black souls to enter it. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He was close before. Well, I already told you. Mm-hmm.
Now here's a man I'm... Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat. Until
Unless
next
you're
time.
bringing me another round, you can just keep...
If the god... I love my husband, but he can be a bit... dull at times.
I can take you to any of the hold capital. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole...
Betel thinks I drink on the job. Well, what does it matter if I do, huh?
Thoring, huh?
What is it?
Do you believe all this talk of it is?
I wish I could say
how
that I
high
do not.
the mountains of
This one
Skyrim
needs some.
rise.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Surrender, be merciful.
May your road lead you
But
to
be
warm
fortunate
sides.
this should happen. So many refuse to talk to us. Mostly, it is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land, and so we are forbidden to enter their cities. When they look upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers. It is most unfair, but we do our best to ignore them.
Let us hope that if there are dragons, there are only a few.
Not long, in truth. I came to Skyrim after I found myself unwelcome in both Elsewhere and Cyrodiil. I seem to have an unfortunate talent for getting myself involved in misunderstandings with the law. Resad was able to look past that, and it was he who helped to set me up with a trade caravan. Now I work for him. I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
This Khajiit guards the others. Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off. A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really. But many of the marauders had quick fingers. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cub. It is my only memory of home in this cold land. You are kind to offer. We believe the bandits are part of a group headquartered here. Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life cannot be replaced as easily. Yes, I was hired to protect the others as we walk the roads of Skyrim. It is a thankless task, and I would rather be back home in Elsewhere, but I have little choice. Akari freed me from a prison in Cyrodiil, and now I must repay my debt to him. A word of advice, my friend. Do not mix gambling and drink. Taken together, they will empty your pockets of every septim. Skyrim is filled with all manner. Wolves, trolls, mammoths, and giants would all... But the dragons are the most fearsome. Lucky for us, they don't seem to hunt along the longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems. In this land of bitter cold.
The air is so clear in Skyrim. May the sun warm...
Khajiit is ready for any troublemakers.
You're wrong to come here, stranger. No rest in Dawnstar. Everyone here is having nightmares. I have miners tripping over their own feet from lack of sleep. I heard there was a priest of Mara who was supposed to be looking into it. We'll see if anything comes of that. That would be Jarl Skald the Elder. He's over in the White Hall, probably talking about Ulfric like he's the second coming of Talos. I own Ironbreaker Mine. We make twice as much coin as those horkers over in Quicksilver Mine. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I pay a good wage for any iron ore you dig up, if you're looking for work.
Stay out of trouble.
All right, then. These dreams are real, I tell you. Real! These dreams are real, I tell you. Real!
Old Lady Frida is a grouch, but she sure can whip up a cure for the rat.
Sorry, gotta run. They're dead. My pa was a sailor. Took me with him on his last trip. After he got sick, they put us off here and left without us. He died a few days later. I've tried to make do since then, but it's been hard. Real hard. I'm running food and supplies to the miners. Don't pay much, but they let me sleep by the fire in the inn most nights. I'm late. Hi there. Really? Do you have a place I could live? Oh well. Thanks anyway, I guess.
Thoring runs the inn. Speak to him.
One side, coming through!
You beasts are the worst.
Come now, dearie.
Need something? What do you want?
Just leave me alone. I've brought your mead. Now drink it and shut your filthy mouths.
Yes? We've got other things in mind for our mouths.
What are you looking at? Ha! Heard of them? I've been captain in a crew of them for well on 9 years now. What's it to you? Aye, the war keeps the Empire and the locals too busy to worry about us. Halden calls it our golden age. Our secret ingredient, if you will. A battle mage of fearsome cunning. Runs the blood horkers and makes sure the battles end right side up. Well, I can't just tell that to any skeever that washes up. From the look of you, I'm guessing you're more looking to cause some trouble for the horkers. Nah, it would be my pleasure. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Don't hurt me.
Fight! Fight!
Ah! Well fought, you swinging bit of skeever bait. What are you looking at? Halden will take my hide for this, but Skyrim's been feeling a bit confining lately. We draw counsel at Japhet's Folly. The fools in Windhelm won't go near it, which is fine by us. If you'll pardon me now, my crew needs gathering. Should be in Hammerfell before the other Horkers know who let slip their secret.
Yes?
What the? Till next time.
What are you staring at? What are you staring at?
What troubles you, my son? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people. before the damage becomes permanent. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. And what? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in... Turn my back on these people when their lives could be at stake. I should say not. Those dreams are not just visions. They're a footprint left by the Daedric Lord Vermina as she drains these people of their memories. The entire town is being plagued by horrible... In any other circumstance, the Daedric Lord Vermina's voracious hunger for... The nightmares are an echo of her presence as she feeds. Yes, the entire town is being plagued. Turn my... Those dreams are not just visions. I need to return to the source of the problem. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
Huh? What's the hurry? I'm on your side.
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else. Do you need a room? Drink?
I envy you travelers. Sure, what can I do for you? I'd bet the Wind Peak Inn features the finest... Yes, ever since my mother died a few winters ago. I play songs and help with the drinks when I have the time. My mother taught me. She was a bard from the college in Solitude. I hear they accept most people who apply, if you're ever interested.
Need a room? Don't worry. Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left us bounty litter. Everyone in town knows about the Black Door, and to never go near it.
When he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said...
All right, then.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel.
What do you want?
Matilda charged in full of zeal.
What are you looking at?
And
Till
the
next
braggart
time.
named Ragnar was boastful
Need
the
something?
war. When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Yeah. Needs. What do you want?
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you what.
Divine sake, Scald. Who do you think were...
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King.
We're not
With
soldiers
his voice
anymore.
shouted
Your
him
man
apart.
Ulrich is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Scald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over
I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius, I'll have you both executed.
You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are fiery. Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever. Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days. You'll want the Wind Peak Inn. As for work, you could try to catch Skald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town. Stay out of trouble now.
Watch. I've been in the Legion all my life. I'm content to serve.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter. The people here are still plagued with nightmares. It's unnatural.
The gods gave you 2 hands, and you used them both for your weapon. I can respect that. My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty. What is it? You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me. What is it?
Hail, companion.
But just a servant of Skald the Elder. Not worthy of time.
I'm Skald's My only aim is to keep the peace. Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't. The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words. The Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a divine's blessing, victory is assured. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. No Sovngarde waits for dust cleaners.
If you hear about the nightmares, I'm afraid my pleas to the College of Winterhold go unheard. If you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again. About 30 years ago, the Aldemary Dominion invaded the Empire. It was a surprise attack. Caught everyone off guard. They ended up sacking the Imperial City. I was there, blasting apart young elven men and women with fireballs and lightning bolts. By Akatosh, all the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul, ever again. Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. Fight or die well.
My Jarl, I have concerns about the safety of Dawnstar.
By the Divines, I'm tired.
Safety? Don't I have you to handle the town's safety? What is this about, Jan?
You keep pledging more and more of our guard to the front lines. The way this is going, we won't be able to defend our own borders.
Nonsense. The best place for our men is driving the Imperials back.
I'm no one special.
These dreams are real.
Miner who swings a pick at
You're wrong to come here, stranger. No rest in Dawnstar.
I'm just one of the miners. I don't want any trouble.
Oh.
Need something? Need something? Yes?
Then we're... Yes? Need something?
Need something?
Been working in Ironbreaker since I was a...
Here to dig, that's all.
Oh.
Dawnstar's got its problems, but as long as the ore is good, I'll stay.
No, I don't have anything for bad dreams, so don't ask. I'm the oldest woman in Dawnstar. Was here when Skald the Elder was Skald the Younger. He's a fool if you haven't met him already. Thinks Ulfric Stormcloak is invincible and spits dragon fire. The people here look to Brina Merilis when they need things settled. Real firebrand going up. Wasn't surprised when she joined the Legion. Let me know if you come down with the rattles.
You're wrong to come here, stranger. No rest in Dawnstar.
Everyone inside, now!
Be careful. My duty is to guard Rena Meredith.
Kill him! Ace! War to the dragon! Die, Dragon! So you can cast a few spells. Hail, companion. Am I supposed to be impressed?
I can take you to any port on the coast. Where are you headed? Mm-hmm.
God, I'm so tired. Not much. I came here a few years ago from Hammerfell when I married. The land is beautiful, but I can't stand this cold. I don't know how Rustleaf manages it. That's right. Home of the Redguards. The land of sand and seas. I hope one day I'll convince Rustleaf to take us back there. Until then, I'm content running the forge together here in Dawnstar. We forge every day. I help my husband Rustleaf run the forge. He's a marvel with steel.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on. I've worked on a few moorings here and there for it. Most of the ship captains are superstitious about who works on their vessels, though. And Dawnstar is known for its bad luck. We're the last port of call before Windhelm, and the ore we trade makes rich targets for pirates. Come back if you need steel.
No lollygagging.
What is it? I haven't had much sleep. That would be Skald the Elder. He's been running Dawnstar ever since he was a boy. And he never lost that brat's attitude. Turned on the Empire first chance he got. Now we're all part of this rebellion. If you don't mind digging, I own the Quicksilver Mine. It's a better life than working in that damned Ironbreaker mine with all those milk drinkers. Mm-hmm. Hmm?
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be a ship's captain, but I'm going to prove... By inheritance, as my men are fond of saying. Can't blame them. My mother ran the Sea Squall as strictly as she ran the house. I've been trying to find new areas of business, trying to win the sailors' respect, but I keep having problems. Take the last trade we did. Some fine-cut void salts from the College of Winterhold. Plenty of coin if you know who to sell it to. Sailors are what happened to them. They got drunk and ended up losing the merchandise in some cave. If you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold to get those salts. Mm-hmm. I inherited the ship when my mother passed away. She spent her life on the water.
Like that. Once sailing gets in your blood, it don't get... I've been a sailor for so long,
I don't like to... I could run this ship better. The captain inherited the Sea Squall from his mother when she died. Maybe I could inherit the ship if he dies.
I trust you aren't considering any thievery.
Plenty of iron. What do you need? Good afternoon. Need something? Plenty of iron to dig. What do you need?
Lady Mara will save us from these nightmares. You'll see.
Need something?
Hmm? What do you need?
Yes? Need something?
Yes?
Lady Mara will save us from these nightmares. You'll see. I work in the mine just like everyone else.
Here to mine? Quicksilver ore is Huh?
No lollygagging.
These dreams are real.
Beetle thinks I drink
Real.
on the job. Well, what does it matter if I do, huh?
Hey, look, a cave. Wonder what's inside. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah!
What was that? Where are you? Victory is yours!
Huh? Ha! Found you. Ah!
Time to end this little game.
I'll have your head!
Yeah!
Gods!
What was that? That's all you've got. Oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. What was that?
What? An intruder? Attack, my lovelies!
got a bad feeling about this.
Huh?
What?
Are you playing hide and seek? How come you're in Winterhold? My pa says elves are bad and not...
I trust you're not.
Did you know that most of Winterhold fell into the sea?
What can I do for you, friend?
I heard it's because of that call.
You know, Winterhold used to be the seat of power in Skyrim. Now it's a shell. Can you believe that this hold used to contend for the throne of the High King? Now, perhaps here, your reward is promised. You have Winterhold's thanks. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title, mainly, but there are a few... However, I could only grant that you help my people. Good luck to you. Then by my right as Jarl, I grant you this weapon from the armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Get away from me!
All eyes are on you, lad.
So, you're Brynjolf's new Good. I was hoping you hadn't forgotten about it. As promised, here's your payment for bringing them to me. Got it as part of a fair trade from my client. All right, then.